Greetings, it is a brew day and I'm behind schedule, okay? I had a visitor there and it's never dawned on me, he's another YouTuber, and it never dawned on me that we should do like a video or like even get a selfie together or something like that. It never actually dawned on me because I think we were just chatting too much. Um, but yeah, Ulster expat, Richard. I'll leave a link to his channel down in the description. Go and subscribe to him and say hi. Say a banana sent you. And yeah, he is. Would you believe that he is actually from the same town as I'm from, and which is the one that's about 6 or 7 miles down the road. And his family still live there, so he's overseeing them from Edinburgh. And yeah, so we've been threatening to do this for like a couple of years now, and it's never happened, but it finally happened today. So hello, Richard. It was nice to meet you. I just wish we had got like some kind of evidence that this ever happened, but I do have some of your beers, so I think that's evidence enough, isn't it? So anyway, we are doing an IPA. We're doing Scroggy Lane IPA, which is a bit like Scraggy Bay IPA from Kinnegar. This recipe started off life as like a clone, but it took on a life of itself, and every time I do it now I change something in it just to see what it turns out like, and it always turns out pretty decent. So yeah, I've basically done the same. I've changed the name now to, I don't even call it Scraggy Bay, I call it Scroggy Lane, because it's a road down the road, and it's, you get that. Okay, I don't need to explain that, surely. Is it Scroggy or is it Scroggy though? That's what I've never worked out in the 11 years that I've been living here. I don't know. Right, so we have got, it's a 22 litre batch as normal. We've got extra pale Maris Otter in there. I'll leave a link to the recipe if you want to check it out on Brewfather. We've got extra light, we've got light Munich malt. I threw in the rest of what I had to get rid of it because I've got a load of new Vienna malt in stock. We've got wheat blanc as usual, and we got Carafa Special 3. That's just really to darken the colour down a little touch. I didn't put too much in, only 10 grams. And then as far as hops go, this is where I've changed it quite a lot. So we're bittering with Centennial. Now normally I would bitter with, my go-to is Columbus, as I'm sure you know. But we're going to do Centennial this time. Not less because we've got a bag of it. So we've got 3 different hops going into the boil. Centennia, Helga and Citra. And they're going in at 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 10 minutes. 60 minutes, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, and a flame out hop stand. And yeah, we're using Helga. So originally I had this down as Cascade, but the last beer I did, which is the Humming of Citrus IPA, which is tasting really good, it had Cascade in it as well, and I thought it might be a bit too similar, so I was wondering what to put in, and then I seen the Helga hop. So Helga is Southern Hallertau, so German Hallertau hops grown in Australia. I think it's Australia, and they still do have that floral kind of taste to it. These are hops I got from Homebrew Mick years ago. He sent me over a load. Mick sniffs out all the bargains. So this is the last of them, so just thought I'd use the rest of it and see what it's like. Maybe it'll be a little kind of scaffolding hop. I know the Kinnegar do like to put in like pearl and all that type of stuff into their beers. So let's see what this is like. So we've got 24 grams of the Helga going in 30 minutes. We have got another 28 grams going in a flame out, and then we're actually dry hopping with Helga as well. This is going to get lost, but I just thought I'd throw it in anyway. Use it up, 27 grams. So in terms of the other dry hop, it's got like 50 grams of Simcoe and 100 grams of Citra. So yeah. Just talking about Simcoe then. So Simcoe's a hop I've really gone off over the last year, probably because I got a kilo of it and I just brewed with it all the time, and now I'm just sick of it. But no, it's got a bit funky, and I really don't like the taste of it. So I'm only gonna dry hop with it now, I think. Which is strange because it used to be one of my favorite hops, and now I can't. It's more kind of funky. I don't know what, but than piney. It used to be piney and tropical fruits, and now it's just no. It's more cat piss than anything else. But so yeah, so the Helga's going to get lost in that dry hop. By the look of it, there's 150 other grams and then 27 grams of Hilga. But let's just see what it turns out like. Might be nice, might be. It is gonna be nice. It's got Citra and Centennial on it. It's gonna be nice. Okay. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay, so the mash on this has been put it on a bit longer because I wanted the bottle beer off this morning. So it's maybe an hour and 20 minutes, an hour and a half, something like that. So we'll see what that does to the mash efficiency. Hopefully it'll get a couple of extra points, because I would like to hit my numbers. In fact, I did actually hit my numbers in the last brew, so of course it then finished high after it fermented, so I didn't technically hit the numbers. So yeah, it'd be nice if everything were to go to plan, because God knows everything hasn't been going to plan so far today. On everything but brewing. So far brewing is the only good thing that's happening. So again, the foil, holes punched in them. Punch more holes in this side because this only reaches to there and then it goes down. Yada yada yada, you've seen that before a million times. Sparge water, 77. We have our fancy system. I've extended it by introducing this new extension lead. It works okay, and I'm not overloading the socket. And I've still got my internet up there, which is still on. So let's get the pump on. Let's do it. You can see it's coming out there, it's still going in there, but it's getting around the other side. What I can also do is put it up like that if I find it necessary. Okay, 60 minutes, that is Centennial. Okay, timer started, 60 minutes. Alright, I hear you. Nagging at me there. There's our Helga. This is the Helga going in 30 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes. Got our Protoflock, or half a Protoflock going on. And then that's Citra. Smells divine. Okay, so that is our hop stand. Loads of hops. Going in. Whew. 20 minutes. Okay, the brew is over this. It looks very dark, doesn't it? Looks very dark in the fermenter, but that's actually what it looks like there. It's a lot lighter. 104.5 that looks like, so it's 2 points down on the original gravity and the recipe. We hit our pre-boil, we've hit our volume, and we've still got 2 points lower, so I don't know. Maybe it's a winter thing, I don't know. But I need this to actually ferment down and not finish high, otherwise I'm going to be really annoyed. Most of the beers I've done it recently have finished higher than what they should have. And it's really annoying. I'm really annoyed with the whole thing, to be honest. So need this one to go down. So California Common Yeast, as usual, going in. That's it. See you at the tasting. So there's what it looks like now. I was drinking this last night and I am sure that it was a lot more clear than that, but that is what it looks like now. Maybe it's like the second pint will be starting to clear up or something, but yeah, it's quite hazy. Obviously I haven't put anything in it that I'm sure it'll clear with time. I only kegged it like on Monday past, so that's almost a week ago. So yeah, it'd been in the fermenter for over 3 weeks, and yeah, the yeast didn't stall. It got really slow when it got to hit the magical 10-20 mark. Went really slow, really slow. Kept cranking it up, got up to 26 degrees and just left it and forgot about it. I was so annoyed with it because I thought it had stalled. And it finally fermented out to whatever it was, 10, 11, I think it was. But yeah, I was kind of, it was taking too long. I think just there's loads of stuff going on. I'm sure I'll explain at some point, but the main thing is that's what it looks like now. So it doesn't look terrible. I mean, if it was clear, it might look a bit better, but it's fine. It really does smell well. So this is the one with, let's actually just remind myself of what's in it. Centennial, the bitter Helga, of course. I was trying to use the rest of that Helga. Oh, I don't know how old that is. The 10-year-old Helga, something like that maybe. Citra, Centennial, Citra, Helga, Citra, Simcoe, and Helga again. So there's quite a lot of Helgas gone into that. So let's hope that doesn't ruin it. So you could really smell it as it was coming off the tap. Really kind of bright fruits. But now that I've got it up close, there's more of a dank orange note. I mean, there is Centennial in it. I mean, I don't know much. Yeah, Centennial for bittering and hop stand, so. But yeah, that's kind of what it's like. It's a bit of dank orange. Now, normally I say Centennial, I never really get too much off the aroma, but there you go. So yeah, that's odd that it's like from a distance it smells really fruity, but when you get up close it smells slightly different. Okay, I mean, it doesn't look great, but it's fine. It's fine, don't worry. The flavour, let's do the body first, okay? I always try to do the body and stuff first because then it gives me more time with it in my mouth. The body's medium to light. What did I finish out? It was like, I think this is, it says 5.1 on the recipe, hold on. But 4.5, so yeah, maybe that's something to do with. So again, it's another beer where it's not hit the numbers, basically, which is kind of the story of last year, or sorry, the story of the end of last year, where just everything was going to shit. So yeah, it's medium to light body. Not really that much bitterness of it. There's a little bit in there. And the taste. And the taste is this kind of weird, this weird mix of citrus, tropical fruits, and something else, which maybe is the Helga, or maybe it's something else. But there's some kind of weird note of something in there, and I don't know what it is. It's not like infected or anything like that. It's just weird. It's just weird. I mean, it drinks well. Very easy to drink. Obviously, it's going down like nobody's business. It's nice and light, and when it's cold, it's got that kind of refreshing note to it, you know what I mean? It's like, it's a thirst quencher. So it's just that weird note. I'm laughing like, but there's something not quite right about it. Maybe maybe it is that Helga. I don't know. There is Simcoe in it now. I didn't put the Simcoe in the boil because I get that funky weird taste. I only used it as a dry hop, but maybe just maybe there's something that's in it that's my brain's thinking, is it that Simcoe that's doing that? Don't know. But it's a pale ale / IPA. It's supposed to be 5.1, turned out 4.5. And it's nice, but it's got a weird taste to it. Or maybe not weird. I shouldn't say weird, because weird makes it sound like really bad, but it's got a taste that I wasn't expecting of something, and possibly it is that Helga, the ancient Helga that went into it. I guess we'll never know. I think the next time we do this recipe, we will be skipping any weird hops and just sticking with the Citra. A little bit of Centennial. The Cascade works absolutely brilliantly though. And you know, we'll go that direction. So yeah, it's okay. The beer is okay. If it was to score it, and I never score my beers, it would kind of be in the middle somewhere. Okay. I do score my beers. I only score my beers in Brewfather, but no one ever sees that. Only I see that. So it will be in the middle. So if I was scoring this out of 5, which is what's Brewfather, it would probably be 3 at the very most. Maybe in the 2s, 2.5, halfway up. Something like that. So I mean, very rare anything ever gets a 5, but that's a whole other story. Anyway. Cheers. I shall see you the next time. So, goodbye. So, I don't know. I can't remember what I was going to say. There was something really important I was going to say, but I can't remember what it was. So, fuck that then.